Hello, this is JCU's greeting to you from Beijing, China. Today, I would like to share my experience about the restoration of nitro cycles to reclaim waste products. I was a UFA graduate, and I got my master's degree in the Department of Agricultural Engineering in the year of 1989. Before I jump into my real topics, I would like to have a short review about 2020. These pictures were the stories of 2020. This year is truly an unforgettable one. The temperatures in the South and North Poles reached the record high. The thick ice melted away and the red, green, and black algae showed up. This is not a good sign. It's a deep effect of global warming. The big fire had been burning for many months in Australia. The plague of locusts spread from Africa to Asia. Heavy floods visited many places all over the world. The COVID-19 is still out of control. Beside all the year of 2020, our ecosystem is facing 9 significant crises. Global warming is number one. Shortage of fresh water. Extinction of species. Acidification of oceans. Deterioration of soil. Imbalanced nitrogen cycle. Aerosols, ozone holes, and chemical pollution. These are the crises human beings have to face, and all these crises could be attributed to the breaking of nitro cycles. The law of conservation of mass and the law of conservation of energy reveals the fundamental principles of nature. Nothing disappears, only stays at different places. If they are circulating in an ecologically sound course, we then enjoy a healthy ecosystem. If the mass doesn't circulate in an ecological sound way, then we have to take the consequences. For example, before industrial revolution, carbon was circulating between soil and atmosphere. However, when people knew how to dig fossil fuel from underground, carbon was released to the atmosphere, and it had no way to go back to the underground. The accumulation of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases had accumulated in the atmosphere, and that caused global warming. The nitro cycle of carbon was broken. Another popular topic in China about 10 years ago was smog. I personally believe the smog is caused by the breaking of nitrogen cycle and water cycle. When the doctor claims somebody is dead, that means all the circulation in his body stopped. In ecosystem, it follows the same principle. When circulations stop, lives die. So the only way for the survival of human beings is to restore the natural cycles. As human beings, we have a common target to reduce or minimize the ecological crisis. The IPCC summarized the greenhouse gas was coming from 5 major industries, and we are working on 3 of them. And they are energy, agriculture, and wastes. Besides common targets, our company and our research group has a special task, and the objects we are dealing with are mixed municipal solid waste, food waste, garden waste, night soil, agriculture wastes, and renewable energy. This is a roadmap we developed over the last 20 years in China. What we did was to restore the natural cycle of elements. This is the map, and it covers the basic work we have done over the last 20 years. Our work is quite interesting that we name it as a concerto of wastes. I learned that a concerto normally has 3 chapters. In our concerto, chapter 1 is purification. If we don't separate and purify wastes, the methods to handle them are only landfill and incineration. For the purpose of restoring the natural cycles more effectively and more efficiently, we have to separate and purify wastes. In this chapter, we have 2 sections. The first one is social segregation. We promote the concept of restoration of natural cycles, and we encourage people to separate their household garbage into hazardous waste, recyclables, perishables, and the other. The last picture showed my colleagues took the residents to tour our facilities that claim value out of waste. And these are pictures of the garbage we separate at home. For the purpose of helping the residents to separate garbage in the right way, with the help of our suppliers, we developed an AI system to tell the residents how to put different waste into the right garbage can. For example, if a person put a mixed garbage into a recycle bin, Our AI system will remind him to put the garbage bag into the right can. This is our system to help for residents to put the garbage into the right place. The second section of chapter 1 is mechanical sorting system. These two pictures are the examples of mechanical sorting stations. These were garbage transfer stations before, and we converted them to sorting stations. We spent over 10 years to develop this system. This system can mechanically separate mixed household garbage into recyclables, perishables, and the other. The most difficult issue in this system is the bag opener. A good bag opener should open the garbage bag and keep the glass bottles from not breaking. Fortunately, we got it done. The second difficult task is to keep the purity of perishables high, and we got it done also. Our system can keep the purity of perishables around 90%. With the help of manual picker, we can have 99% purity. At the right bottom corner, that's the perishables we separate out through our mechanical system, and that's a 99% purity. This is a facility that can treat 200 tons of food waste a day. The picture with the red ticks are perishable waste after sorting. Green wastes in China is not pure either, and we still need to purify it. This is the sorting system and the grinding system for garden wastes. Chapter 2 of the concerto is conversion. We made quite a lot of effort to convert perishables into biogas, compost, etc. We found these processes demand quite a long time and not economically sound. Then we found a worm in nature that can convert perishable wastes effectively to protein and organic fertilizer. This treasure is the black soldier fly. Their work in nature is to handle perishable materials. AD system requires about 30 days to treat perishable wastes. Composting requires about 90 days to have a good compost. Our soldier friend can finish the conversion in just about 7 days. These are the examples of black soldier fly bioconverter in different communities. And this is another station located to where I live. A next station is just started up about a month ago in Zhuhai City in China. And in this station, we convert waste and use the reclaimed products on site to raise chicken and fish. and also vegetable. The worms is a good feed for livestock and fish. And with the help of worm, we can produce high quality eggs and chicken, as well as fish. Worm manure is high quality organic fertilizer that can be used for vegetable production. In Beijing, we give worm manure to residents to grow vegetables at home, which is a bonus for garbage segregation. So we enclose the loop, connect the loop all together. We still have composting system to make up extra capacity to handle perishable and green wastes. I published a paper in 1990 about bag composting, and the picture we showed here probably is the first one to apply this bag composting system at large scale. With the help of pressure processing system, we can convert twigs and reed stock into pulp. This is a pure physical process. Do not create that much pollution. We also developed a low-pressure biochar production system that we can convert green waste or agriculture waste into biochar. As you may know, biochar is a good soil amendment and a good carbon capturing agent. We designed, engineered this integrated bioresource recovery system, and we have been operating this system for the last 18 years. This station started as a human waste treatment system, and now it can handle food waste, leachate, green waste, car oil, and many other different kinds of wastes. This is the look of the station. Now we come to chapter 3 of the concerto, is the value regeneration. Some of the value of the reclaimed products are realized on our two farms. One big portion of the resources for farms are from our reclaimed products from waste. Here are some examples of our products harvested from our farm, and our corn can be eaten just as raw. You don't have to boil. And this is the season for our strawberry. It tastes quite good, and our rice and watermelon enjoyed a pretty good name among our consumers. I have a dream. I dreamed I was living in an eco city. In this city, there is no such name as wastes. They are only materials that moving along the loop that the Mother Nature designed. In about 20 days, it will be the Chinese New Year. I wish all the best for the year of Ox. Thank you.